is Mustaq Ali once again for you. I am with my new subject, Article 20, subsection 3. Section 27 of Evidence Act. Section 27 of Evidence Act speaks about the self-confession given by the accused, whether it is admissible or not admissible. See, Section 25 of Indian Evidence Act says, if an accused self-confession given by him to the police that he has done any crime which is done by him, which is harmful against himself, the confession is harmful against himself, the statement is against himself, is not admissible. So, Section 27 of Indian Evidence Act says, if an accused is giving the statement against him, he is confessing the statement against himself by saying, by stating that he has done a crime and I am having the proof of the crime. For example, he has thefted some jewelry, and where he has kept that jewelry, if he shows to the police officer who arrested him that I am kept my theft jewelry in such places, so I can show the place. If the property is recovered, then his confession statements is admissible as per Section 27 of Indian Evidence Act. If the property is not recovered, then the self-confession is not admissible under Section 25 of Indian Evidence Act. See, normally, if any confession which is generally it is harmful for himself, if I am giving confession to the police officer, which is very harmful to me when I am giving the statement, and I am not able to providing the proofs, then it is not admissible. He cannot be penalized in the court. He cannot be punished in the court because the proof is not recovered, because he is not giving any proof for the crime. If it is not given, then how can he get punished? How can his confession statement is admissible? So, if the statement is to be admissible, then he has to give the proof. For example, if A kills B, and he buried the body of the B in his garden, and he is giving the statement to the police officer that I have killed B and the body is buried in my garden. If the body gets found in such places where he shows, then the confession statement is admissible. So, for that, Section 27 of Indian Evidence Act is applicable. Okay, but if it is not recovered, then as per Section 25 of Indian Evidence Act, it is not admissible. Okay, so kindly get these points, this very important point. So, self-confession against himself, it is admissible or not admissible. If it is admissible, then what he needs to be, what proof he has to recover. If it is not admissible, then the proof, because he is not giving any proof, it is not admissible. Okay, so kindly, if you like this video, subscribe me, don't forget to press bell icon, and please share and give the comments. Thanks a lot.